Hello everybody, I'm your new counselor and I'm here to help. My name is Theodore and you can call me Ted. You're all here because you have people in your life that love you very, very much. And they can be a little bit concerned. And while you're sitting here, you're not a conspiracy theorist. There's no judgment. You're just a man with a journey, just like everybody else. So you're all new faces for me. Let's go around the horn and get to know everybody. We can start with you.
I have something to tell all of you guys. It's really important. The AI is completely taking over the world. The silicon-based life forms are completely controlling the carbon-based life forms. You already saw what happened to the frogs.
Those are some great thoughts, but let's just start with your first name.
Oh, sorry. I'm Henry Smith, and I've been in...
Okay, moving on. What is your name?
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex. I was there the day the towers disintegrated. Not only was 9/11 an inside job,
Jews.
they used a hurricane to disintegrate it.
Everyone will get to share their journey. But right now, let's just stick with first names.
James, we never went to the moon. One small step for man, more like one giant pile.
You know who really did 9/11? The Jews. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm Heinrich, but iceberg, ice steam.
That's great, Henrik. That was great.
My name is the Honorable Dr. Malcolm Gladwell Mohammed the Third.
Well, as the one who did the best job at following those instructions, let's start with you.
Well, I descended from the black kangs of old. And many of you white devils might know this, but Jesus was black. Napoleon, black. Beethoven,
Jew.
Black. MLK,
Black?
no, gay.
Oh, nice.
But I'm here today to teach all y'all white devils. You might have some ancestry black kang in you too. Y'all ain't lost. Y'all just white.
Well, Malcolm, that's all really interesting. But you're here because of a court order. And let's go ahead and drop all the white devil talk.
But it's true.
Moving on. Alex, you seem to not believe the mainstream accepted historical fact that hijackers took over American airline planes, flew them into the Twin Towers, they fell, and we had to go get Osama bin Laden.
Bin Laden? Are you kidding me about Bin Laden? Since when is dumping a coffin in the middle of the ocean a Muslim burial?
Preach.
Saddam Hussein, I bet you're thinking that he was the bad guy in all this also.
Jews.
Don't you think it's really convenient that he just happened to have WMDs while harboring the bad guys? Did we ever find those WMDs?
I don't know. Did we find
Who
the
can train to fly a plane that low, that fast? Those were holograms.
Yeah, everything's a hologram, right?
Obviously. Didn't you know that the metal disintegrated? It didn't even melt.
You know the Rothschilds own the patents on directed energy weapons. They supply financing and arms to both sides. They do it all the time. Don't even get me started on World War II.
The Rothschilds? They're Jews. Look at the beak on this guy.
Earlier I said that Malcolm shouldn't bring up the white devil stuff.
Ass crackers.
Let's not bring up facial features.
The blacks are the original Jews, but we prefer to be called Hebrew Israelites.
Great. Now I'm anti-Semitic and racist.
Perfect, because Hitler.
Let's put a pin in that one. Heinrich, don't you think that Jewish people have been through a lot of suffering? And maybe we should be a little more compassionate. Ask James about World War II.
Seriously? The Holocaust was largely exaggerated. You know, it wasn't even in the 1967 Encyclopedia Britannica. Here, I happen to have an H right here. Look it up.
I will, James. And when I find it, let's all admit that James was wrong about...
You can go ahead and keep that. I've got more.
All these other things are just the first layer, a distraction.
Is it H-O-L or H-O-L-A?
I've heard that DARPA has used those terrorist passports to create a new exoskeleton for their super soldiers.
Holodimore's in there. Don't you think that's a little bit strange?
DARPA, more like LARPA.
I'll check the index. It's definitely in there.
You know, the index would be a really... Oh, not there? Yeah.
The index was printed in black.
Now that's pretty much accepted, Malcolm.
I didn't know you could read.
You think that's interesting? Have you even ever thought about how they filmed the so-called astronauts leaving the moon?
The astronauts were black.
Rack focus and tilt with an 8-second delay from remote control? No chance.
Space is black.
Now that you mention it, that takeoff did look a little odd. It's weird we didn't go back.
The moon, mulatto.
They're all being blinded from the real conspiracy.
So it's HOL.
You know how to spell it.
Did you know NASA was started by Nazis? But not the awesome Nazis. Jewish Nazis.
Dude, 6 million of them better have died.
You know how I know? No schnitzel at NASA.
It's all about controlling human consciousness.
Swimming pools.
And keeping
When
us
else
in
have you
fear.
ever
and
seen
TV and
use all its
cell
mass?
phones
8
and
trips to a
laptops
death
and
camp.
Xbox and
There's
all
sodomy
of it is just
Jews,
trying to keep us
weather
down.
Jews.
Smurfs.
It's the Silicon Life base.
Yeah, it's no, you gotta be kidding me.
There's Subway
Controlling the
sandwich
carbon-based
Tell me the Holocaust
life
happened.
forms
Black
that are run
Jew,
by
black
demons
Jew,
and
black Jew,
you know,
Jew.
all of it is just
Ah!
completely evil.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We are in a carbon-based world, but silicon-based empty vessel life forms are taking over because they're going to put a microchip in our brain where we need more power generation, which comes from a directed energy weapon. Jews faked the moon landing as Nazi panda bears to bring China into American plants to get people to accept feminism, to lower the slave class race because a scientist off the coast of Madagascar was tricked. And they were all black.
Preach.
Like they're all black?
Black enough.
Okay, guys. I'm in. I'm in. All right, what do we do now?
Well, I go on Black Twitter and tell everybody that everybody's black.
But Twitter, yeah, no, don't do that. We just learned that that's a silicon-based life form that's trying to take over our consciousness, right? Tell them not to have a phone.
Well, I have a phone, of course.
Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah, of course I have a phone. Everybody has a phone.
I thought that that's how they're going to take over our consciousness.
Yeah, totally.
Well, we get more 1967 H encyclopedias. We pass them out. We tell people whether they want to know or not.
But so you make people listen to it even if they don't want to know?
Have you ever heard the term woke rape?
Heinrich, we're being demographically replaced. How many kids do you have?
It's a long story.
No, the story's easy. It's about demographic replacement. So how many kids do you have? How many white kids do you have?
None.
None. Why?
Jews.
How many kids do you have, Malcolm?
17.
17 kids. There you go, Heinrich. How many moms?
18.
That's not good, Malcolm. That's not good. And if we go through the math, not the Terrence Howard math, we'll see that you can't have more moms than kids.
One of them bitches was acting a fool.
Clearly, this is going nowhere. Hear me out. I got an idea. The way I see it, we have two options. One, we take accountability, authority, and we start being the solution that we want to see in the world. Okay? We start our own community, we figure out how to get our own land, and we just do all this stuff that we want to see everyone else do that makes us mad. Or we go ahead and start a death cult.
Fine day for a seed ceremony. Maybe a withering lashing for the doubter.
So which one, guys?
By the beautiful sea. By the beautiful sea.